Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, I've got something interesting to show you this in this episode. A swarm of bees. I was on my brother's plot, he was doing a bit of hoeing there, and he turned around and he said, "What's that there over the top of that beehive?" I looked across and you've never seen out like it. It's a swarm of bees, guys. There's literally thousands of them. What's happened is it's been too hot in the hive and the bees have all took off. The queen's come out, she took off up into the sky, and all the bees, well 90% of them has followed her. So we've got a massive swarm over the top of this beehive right next to my brother's plot. Now here's the ironic thing, my brother is allergic to bees. He gets stung, that's him, end of. So all I can see in the distance, my brother running to his car. Last thing he wants to do is get stung. So me being me, well, I've got to get some footage here, so I'm getting closer and closer and closer. I got right up to him. I was about 6 foot away in the end, so I'm going to show you the cloud, then I'm going to show you them all settling down on a tree on my friend Brenda's plot, not 20 foot away from the hive. So here they are, folks. Well guys, looks like there's a hive that the bees are leaving there. The bees swarming everywhere. There must be at least 1 million bees there. They're everywhere, and they've come out of this hive here, I think, and they're all buzzing around that tree. There's literally thousands and thousands and thousands of them. And I think the queen might have decided to pack up and leave. But yeah, they're getting a bit closer to me now, these. In fact, they're buzzing around my head at the moment. But yeah, considering I'm allergic to everything, I might be allergic to these bees as well, but hey ho, not really bothered. We get stung, we just... It's alright, I don't mind getting stung. Just don't let anyone walk down the side where they are, so they'll end up getting attacked. What I'm trying to do is just to keep an eye out for anyone walking down. The last thing you need is anyone to walk down this path, the central path now. Otherwise they could be in serious trouble. So that's one big swarm in it. However, here they are on the tree now. They've all settled on this tree, so it's not a massive swarm, but it's big enough. The big swarm what I was looking at before has settled now in this tree right on the central path on the allotment, and there's literally tens of thousands of them all clumped up around. Looks like they're clumped up around the queen. Incredible. I'm about 10 foot away from them at the moment. I've got bees buzzing around my head and everything here. But yeah, incredible sight to be seen. I just hope no one comes down the central path, otherwise they're going to get stung to death by these things. They've looked like they've left the hive. There's a hive just behind me. They look like they've left that and all gone in this tree here. Incredible. Well, there you go. That's a swarm of bees, and that's what they do. They all wiggle round the queen to protect her. So I'm 6 foot away from him with my camera filming, and I've just been to hospital to have loads of allergy tests and what have you, and I'm allergic to everything. Bee stings, the whole 9 yard, antihistamines, steroid, well not steroids, everything. I think the only thing I wasn't allergic to was a dog, okay? So I've got blisters all up my arms, all up my back, through all these tests. And he's going, well, you are very allergic to everything now. He says you've got to be very careful. So I'm stuck, back to the story, I'm stuck 6 foot away with my camera, filming these bees. So I'm telling everybody to keep away, they're dangerous and what have you, they could sting you. And earlier in the week, my mate Terry was walking past us. There was another swarm what had come up from the allotments hive, and they landed into the orchard. But while they was in the swarm, my mate Terry, idiot, walked straight through him, and he looks like Mike Tyson. And they stung him all over his head. He looks really bad. I really feel sorry. I saw him. I said, "What the hell's that? What have you done? Have you been fighting?" He says, "No." I said, "Bloody bees on Monday." So stung me to death. I said, have you been to doctors? He said, "Well, not really." I said, "Oh man, you go to that doctor's, go to hospital and get yourself sorted out." I said, "That looks really, really bad." Oh, he's terrible, he was. So that was another swarm. So this weather's really upset the bees. So anyway, they was contained. They was put back into the hive. However, there was no beekeepers on the allotment, so no one could do naught about him. And then someone I heard through the grapevine that there's a young girl, well, about my age, Liz. She's a beekeeper, and I went over to her. She said, "Well, I haven't got a bee suit. I haven't got a suit on, but anything to put them in." So I said, "Hang on." I said, "There's a bee suit in the communal room." She said, "Oh, is there?" So next minute she dresses up, she finds a box. Now she's only about 5 foot, and these things are about 6.5 foot. She's on her tiptoes, and what she said, "Have you got a saw or anything?" And what I do is I saw the branch, and we'll drop them into the box. Now I can take them and put them right next to the hive, and hopefully they'll go in. So I thought, well, good luck with that. So I got her a saw. I'm about 6 foot away from these bees with my camera filming, and there she is with a saw. And next minute, some of them fall. Next minute, there's a big cloud of bees everywhere. So I'm surrounded by all these thousands of bees. Right, they're buzzing around me. She's all safe in the monkey suit. and I'm like a daft so-and-so. They're still filming it all. So this is the clip, guys. Have a look at this. This is what I was surrounded by.
Come on, you should just go straight down. Not many of you in there. Can't see a queen.
Okay, would you believe it? I never got a single sting. So I just backed off. In the end, I backed off, and she got a load in the box, and then she put the box into where the hive was. She chucked them on the floor, and then they started to crawl up the leg back into the hive. However, she didn't get the queen. The queen was still there on the tree, and the next minute there's this big ball of bees again. So she failed miserably. She couldn't. She's too small. It was laughable actually because she couldn't reach it. Anyway, she said, "Well, we'll have to leave him for now." I said, "We'll see what we can get done." However, the guy who we think the bees belong to, Ron, he's not there. He wasn't there. So There's no contact number for him. So, and none of the beekeepers who I've been talking to this morning were prepared to take it, just in case they offend him. It could, they don't want to take his bees. But no one's got any way we can get hold of him to, So at the moment, he's actually been down this morning, but no one's spoken to him, so we don't know whether he's aware of it. He would have seen the cones on his path, but he wouldn't have been able to do now this morning because he hasn't got his suit here. So, well, it's his son's bees, so the bees are still there in the tree. This is day 2 now. And it's been raining this morning, so they've tightly packed together, so they're not a threat to anyone. There's a couple of bollards there to stop people from getting too close to him, and hopefully I don't think he's got much more time, because if he decides to take off, I've been looking at a few of the drones coming in and out, so I think they might be looking for somewhere to go. So as long as they don't come over the top of my door in my shed, I'm not bothered. Because I'm only just that back. I'm only about 30-40 yards away from, not even that, I'm about 40 foot away from him. So yeah, they could potentially take off and come over here, but yeah, all it would take is someone my size with a saw, box, just to saw the branch and drop them in the box and then retrieve them. There must be 150 quid worth of bees there with the queen. I mean, it's a prize on its own. I bet there'd be a few beekeepers looking at that there going, oh, I wish I could have them. They just go really well in my eye. And you would have thought, like, we've got no more hives left on the, I think there's about 8 or 9 hives, and there's no more hives empty. So if you can't get these back into that hive, you don't think he's going to be getting any honey this year, unfortunately. So it's all down to Ron. Anyway, I'll keep you posted on that. But this is a quick last look at the bees. This is this morning. We've done a bit of filming there, and this is what they look like now. Well, day 2 of the swarm of bees on Brenda's plot. They're still there in the tree. None of the beekeepers have bothered to come and take them. I mean, there's 150 quid worth of bees there. There's got to be, including the queen. Yeah, there's no one been on to I mean, it's a simple case of just cutting that little branch there and just dropping them into a box. 2-minute job. I could have done it myself if I would have had one of these bee suits. It'd take me 2 minutes to do it, but as you can see, they're all tightly bunched there. I'm certainly not going to antagonise them. Like my friend Terry was stung all over his head yesterday with them. So it's, I'm only 6 foot away. I've got every allergy. I'm allergic to everything in the book. I think except for, believe it or not, dogs. Everything else I'm allergic to. You name it, I'm allergic to it. So probably bee sting will probably kill me. But just for the actual filming of this, I thought it was worth it. So I say we've got the camera poised on them. You can see them flying around there. They're really tightly packed now. It's a very cold day today, and that's why they're like that. And it'd be ideal there now just to get a box, just cut the branch and just chop them off in the box. But I haven't got a bee suit to do it, so I can't do it. And I'm certainly not going to play around there where them bees are without one. But yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, they've been there for 2 days now, and not a single beekeeper's noticed them or been told about it. And well, there's none been on to actually see them. Otherwise they would have been gone into an hive now. Anyway, it started to rain and I'm not messing about. It's starting to spit, so I'm going to back off from these bees. But yeah, day 2. I'll keep you posted, let you know what happens to them eventually, whether they fly away or someone actually collects them. So there you go, that's the latest update. So And my advice to anyone who sees a swarm of bees, for God's sake, don't walk into it, walk away from it. Don't go wafting your hands like a crazy person, because it will attack you. Now, you see me now, surrounded by bees. I never stung once. I think I've only ever been stung once, and that was my own fault. That was me being silly. What it wasn't a bee, it was a wasp. It was on this flower, and I come along and I picked it up by its wings either side, and it's buzzing in my hand. I'm like looking at it like that, and its wings slipped out of my hand. It turned around and it stung me right in the thumb. And I thought, you bugger. Anyway, it flew away, and that was the only time I've ever been stung. Now, when I go fishing, I mean, on the river banks, the canal banks, and the fisheries that you fish, there's hornets' nests, these wasp nests, these bees' nests, and I'm like, just recently I was on a match side. I mean, there was thousands of these wasp hornets flying around my head and flying into the hole right at the side of me where my leg is. And my lads are coming past and they're going, "Oh my God, what are you doing? Get away there, you're going to get stung." Now, I fished for 5 hours on that match and they never bothered me. However, there were 6 people that went past and every one of them got stung. And it's the only reason why they got stung is because they go like this. Ah! So, my advice to anyone, if you see bees, wasps, or anything like that, hornets, don't go like that. Stay calm, move slowly, and you'll be fine. So that's it for this one, folks. I'll keep you posted what happens to them bees, whether they fly away or they're retrieved. At the moment, we wait with bated breath. But, thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now, folks.